Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and this week's Wildcard Wednesday, where I'm gonna give you my very first Q&A. So I have been gathering some questions that I've got from you in the comments to do a Q&A video, simply to answer all these questions, because some of the questions I have got a lot of time from different people, so it's easier for me to do a Q&A to answer all of them. And I've also got some requests to do a Q&A video, so here it is. So I'm just gonna jump right into the questions. First question I have here is from Nighthookie23. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I have 3 questions from that person. The first one is, what motivates you to start exercise? It depends how you're seeing it. I mean, if you're talking and asking what started my motivation from the very beginning to start exercising, it was so long time ago. I mean, I was a teenager by the time. And I have always loved exercising, and I've always been dancing when I was little, and then because of an injury I couldn't continue to dancing, and I started to go to the gym when I was 15 and a half. So ever since I just fell in love with the gym. And for me today, like if we talk on a daily basis, what motivates me to go to the gym, I guess the answer is this is my lifestyle, so it's something that I just do. It's not something that I need to always have the motivation to do. Sometimes I'm very tired and I don't want to go to the gym, but I just do it because it's my routine. For me, working out is a routine, like everything you have that you're doing on a routine. You go to your job and you're cooking and cleaning and everything. For me, it's a habit like that, and I know that's like a luxury and many people want to have it like that, but honestly I do believe that it's a decision you can make if you want to have it like a part of your lifestyle, and make it a lifestyle, not like something you are going to do for this and this amount of weeks. I think that is the key. But if we even slim it down to like what can make me more motivated to go to the gym if I don't feel like it. One thing is to work out with someone else that can actually push me, and if I have an appointment to go to the gym, I don't want to be the asshole not going. So that is something that can motivate me. Also to do like a proper schedule, to have like a plan to follow. That can also be like a motivator for me to actually do my sessions. Next questions from the same guy. I think it's a guy, the same person. What were you like when you were a teenager? I have done like a full video, like get to know me or know my life, like I don't know what I call it, but I will link it down below, where I was talking about like my life while growing up. And as a teenager I was not the most popular girl in school. I didn't have so many girlfriends. Most of my friends were the guys in the school, and the girls in school were actually bullying me a little bit. I was not the sportive girl that many people think. I actually hated gymnastics in school. I'm talking more about that in the video that I can link down below. And the last question from the same guy is, how many languages do you speak? And I actually have got this question from many people. I speak 2 languages, and it's English, which is not perfect because it's not my first language, and then Swedish, which is my first language. I can also speak a little bit of Spanish, but I will not say that I can speak Spanish. I can understand a lot and I speak a little bit. Then we have some more questions here. René Bergman is asking me, do you take any birth control pills, and if you do you have any problems with it? Yes, I do eat birth control pills, and from what I know I don't have any problems, like anything with my skin or any issues on my body from taking it. So I guess I'm pretty lucky, because I know a lot of people have like huge problems, but I have not had any problems since I started to eat the pills. Another question from the same person is, what is my job? The last year has been like a rolling coaster for me. In like the baseline, I am a personal trainer and a nutritionist, and that is what I've been doing for many years. I've also been doing modeling for many years before, and I still do personal training and modeling, but I have set it aside a little bit, and added other things into my life, because when you've been doing the same thing for so many years, you want to do something else also. And the last year has been like a rolling coaster in me trying out different jobs, and I have been working with many different things. But at the moment, as we speak now, I'm actually working with flowers during the days, so that is pretty exciting because it's very, I really like this job. Terry Lane is asking, other than leggings, what is your favorite clothing? This is a tricky question because I really love to wear activewear, but I think I'm this kind of girl that I really love to dress up. Like, I've been doing a lot of pageants and things, and I love wearing like a gown. I really feel like when I'm wearing gowns. But if I'm not wearing activewear, which I'm wearing a lot, I like to wear like a pair of jeans with a nice top or something. So I guess I have a lot of everything. I have a lot of gowns, cocktail dresses, jeans, tops, everything. And if you would like me, I can also do like what's in my closet try on or something. Let me know if you want to see that, because I have a lot in my closet. And from the same person, I get this question, and this is a question that I get a lot. Are your breasts augmented? And the answer to that question is yes. I have done an augmentation of my breasts. I think that question, more or less, I can do a proper whole video about that topic, because I have always been big chested my whole life, and everyone thought that I had fake boobs my whole life, and I didn't, because I just had very natural big breasts. And even when I was doing modeling and I was a size 0, I still had hips and boobies. But then something happened. It was like every time I went on a diet for a competition or for a photo shoot or something, they started to be smaller and smaller for every diet I was doing. And then I was on the Swedish Survivor, and I was more or less starving myself for 5 weeks on a desert island, and I lost a lot of weight. And I lost a lot of volume to my chest. And then right away when I came home, I was on a diet for a competition, and yeah, I feel like after that I started to gain weight, but I didn't gain it back. And since I had big breasts before, they felt not so, I would not say saggy, but they didn't feel like I had the volume I used to have. So I did do something about it. I did it for myself because I just wanted to have the same volume that I had before. And I feel like when it comes to surgery and everything, my opinions on surgery, this is the only surgery I have had. I have not done anything else. But my opinion is, as long as you do it for yourself and not to be liked by other people, or you do it to be accepted by other people, as long as you do it for yourself, I think do whatever you want, because I mean, it's your body. If I have any plans to get married and get kids, I don't have any plans on getting married, and I mean, if the right guy step into my life and I feel like getting married, I guess I can get married. But it's not like something I have like a goal. In Sweden, it's not so typical that everyone is getting married. I know it's more like normal, if we can say like that, in the rest of the world. But in Sweden, a lot of couples are living their whole life together, but they are never getting married. So I don't know if I'm gonna get married. We will see. Time will tell. About kids, I will love to have kids. So it's definitely in my plan to have kids. I think I would like to have 2 kids or 1 kid. But kids, for sure, I would love to have kids in my life. Another question from Manfred Bismarck. What are you reading, and do you like to read books? I love to read, and I love to educate myself, and when I'm reading, what I prefer to read is something that I learn something from. I think I have read everything when it comes to nutrition and training books, because it's just a passion of mine, and I love to read different things in nutrition and training. Even though it's not something that I support, I love to read about it so I can understand and know about it. And I think that it's important for me also when I am having clients, when they ask me about a diet. Low carb, high fat diet, for example, is a diet that I'm not supporting. I've been trying it many times. I've been trying it here on my channel. I've been reading so many books about it, and I know a lot of recipes, because for me knowledge is important. When a client comes to me and asks, I need to know and I need to understand it, even though I might not support it 100%. I also love to read books about like motivation and how the brain is working, and like how you can get better memory and like things like that. I don't read novels and things so often. I tend to like to put content on my time, so whenever I'm reading or watching something, I mean, sometimes of course I can just relax and watch a movie, but I like to put content into it and actually learning something from it and educating myself. That is just my opinion. What is your favorite season? I have to say summer, at least here in Sweden. This summer has been crazy hot though, but I'm not gonna complain because I prefer this over having a summer full of rain, which is very common here in Sweden. The winters here are crazy cold and I hate to freeze. I will rather sweat than freeze. Do you like ice cream? The answer to that question is very simple. Yes, I love ice cream, and from all the sweets and treats you can have, I think ice cream is the one that I prefer the most. What is your favorite color? This is a very hard question for me to answer because I just love colors. If you see my apartment here, I have different colors in all the rooms. If you see my closet, I have a lot of different colors in my closet. I just love colors and I love to combine different colors, and I don't have like a favorite color. It used to be pink and purple when I was younger. I had turquoise for many years, but now honestly I don't know. I just love colors, so it's a hard question to answer. And the last question for today is, tell us something about Sweden. I don't really know what to tell you about Sweden. Some things that people think about Sweden that is not true is that it's winter all year long. No, it's not. We do have summer, and now it's like 35 degrees Celsius outside, so it's really like summer, even though it's rarely this hot in Sweden for a full summer. Another thing, most people tend to think that we all have blonde hair and blue eyes here in Sweden, and that is certainly not true. I mean, of course we have people with blonde hair and blue eyes, but it's not like the majority of people here. We have a lot of brunettes. I mean, I don't look like I am from Sweden. Even the Swedish people ask me where I'm from, so I don't look typical Swedish at all. So I understand that you might not think that I'm from Sweden, but I mean, we have a lot of people with blonde hair, with brown eyes, with blue eyes, with brown hair. So the combination blonde hair, blue eyes, I think that is just something that people think that we have here, but I mean, some of them have, but I think the most common color here is Andree. It's something between blonde and brunette. It's like a very dark blonde, dirty blonde some people call it, but something in between brunette and blonde. That is like the most common hair color here, I think. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the end of this Q&A video, my very first Q&A here on my channel. I hope that you guys liked it and enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a little thumbs up. If you have any other questions that I didn't answer in this Q&A video, you can make them in the comment sections and I will gather them to my next Q&A video, because hopefully I will do more of them. I'd like to answer your questions. It feels like I'm bonding with you guys a little bit more, and I like that. And thank you so much guys for watching, and I just hope I see you guys in my next video. Bye!